Hey guys, okay, so today I have got a video for you that is very, I don't know, it could be a little controversial. No, it really won't be, or at least I don't think it will be. It is a products that I regret purchasing video. I've got a bucket of products here, not a giant bucket, obviously, but a small one. And all these products I regret purchasing. We'll talk about some of them. I'll try to be quick. We'll see how fast we can go through this. I do have quite a few, so we'll just see. Okay, so number one thing. And now remember, ladies, like, it's okay if you don't agree with me. It really is. Like, I won't lose any sleep over it, and I don't want you to either. So if I say I don't like a certain product, don't take it personally. Don't get angry. Don't, you don't have to do any of that stuff. Like, it does not matter. I mean, I'm not lying, and I don't think you're lying, but sometimes we just have different opinions. So, okay, we're gonna talk about this. This is the Nude Golden Rose Nude Look Sheer Baked Powder in the shade Nude Glow. This is absolutely a beautiful powder. Look, it's almost like a highlight. It would be like the most gorgeous natural highlight. I might try it for that actually, but it's almost too dark. Like, I don't know, I might be able to get away with it, but it is, for my skin, too dark. Well, you can't really see it there. But when you put this on, like, if you dust it on your face, you're gonna get the most beautiful natural glow. The reason why I regret purchasing this is because it's too dark. I wish they had a lighter shade. So all of the stuff that I purchased from that Nude Look line from Golden Rose were nice products, but they were all just a tad too dark for me. So that's why I regret that. I also have from that same line a couple more things. I have the Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. It was a regret because the lightest shade is too dark for me. Even in the summertime when I'm more tan, which is a very relative term for me, it just was, I mean, I just don't see myself reaching for it. It wasn't like, these cats, they are making me crazy today. It's not so amazing that I'm like, what can I mix that in? How can I use that in some way? It's just, I think I'm gonna probably end up actually giving this to my daughter, who has got a more medium skin tone. So anyway, it is not a bad product, but I regret buying it because I just don't use it, and it was too dark, and I was so excited about it, but it ended up being such a disappointment. So anyway, that's that. The third thing is this. It is called Retouching Face Pen in the shade Light Nude. It is supposed to be sort of like a highlighting, and maybe I just haven't given it much of a chance, but the shade isn't great. The coverage isn't great. I mean, the shade actually isn't too bad, but it's just for my under eyes, it's just not going to work, and I don't really have another way that I would use this. I probably could try priming my eyes for it, but it's just one of those products that I'm just like, it's not so amazing that I'm just like, how can I use that in some way? It's just, so I regret buying that. Okay, next up. This one I had high hopes for, the L'Oreal Paris Visible Lift Luminous Serum Tint in the shade 801 Pearl. This is not a skin tone at all. It is pink. So it's like a pink pearly, I mean, here, let me get you. I just wrote it. So there it is. That's it being pink. I know on camera it doesn't look as pink, but it's like, it's supposed to be almost like a, what do they call it? Like a glowy face primer is what it really is. You can wear it alone or under makeup or whatever, but it's just, and it stinks. Like, it smells like old cardboard. Like, it's really a bad smell. So I don't know. It was only $5 because it was on clearance sale, and so I only spent $5 on it, but it's just like, I have no use for this. I'm not a primer girl, so, and usually when I do my makeup, I've already primed my skin by applying a very thick moisturizer, so I don't need the extra hydration and I don't need the extra glow because my moisturizer already provides both of those things. I don't know, I might be able to use this on as a highlight, but I usually, because I powder and everything, it just wouldn't make sense for me. Powder highlights usually work better for me because I always powder. So anyway, that was kind of a regret. Okay, the next thing is such a disappointment and regret. It is the Misha Cushion Foundation, okay? Now, this looks beautiful on the skin. It is too dark for me by about, maybe not a whole shade, maybe a half a shade, and also the undertone is weird. So it just, and it kind of looks a little bit cakey on me. So I prefer, hands down, the Wet n Wild cushion, and I was looking to replace this. This is my absolute perfect shade, the shade Light Ivory. I actually recently saw these, and this is a tip for you guys. I actually recently saw these in Dollar Tree because they've all been clearanced out, and so I picked up the shade, the other shade, Cream Ivory, but it's too dark. So I'll probably have to end up giving this to somebody that could use it, but it's too dark for me. But anyway, this was like the perfect shade of any foundation that I've ever found, and I'm just really sad that they discontinued it. It was really beautiful too. I don't know why they're getting rid of that. Anyway, so this cushion foundation is not bad, and it was about $11, I think I got it on Amazon. It's just the wrong shade. It's just not looking that great on my skin. It's such a disappointment, and so I regret that. This I do not like at all. This is the Hard Candy Translucent Sheer Envy Loose Powder. This looks very chalky on my skin. Now, it's supposed to be translucent, but it is in fact a white powder. And what I don't like about it like the most is, it feels soft, like, well, I just put it right there. You probably can't see it. I don't know why I did that. It feels like cornstarch almost, like real soft and finely milled, like on my hand right here, but it leaves a white cast on my face and makes my skin look chalky. And when I tried it a couple times, and both times it just felt gritty on my skin, like those HD powders. I do not like HD powders at all. I don't think this is an HD. Let's see. I'll just see if it's full of silica. Yeah, it does have cornstarch actually, and silica and mica. So I don't know. I just was not a fan of that at all. It just didn't work out for me. It does feel kind of soft though. I might try it again just to make sure that I hate it. But I just remember not liking that at all when I put it on my face. It just almost made me feel dry and crusty. Anyway, we're done. The Hard Candy Bronzer, same line, all their new stuff that came out. This is the Just Glow Bronzer with Mango Butter in the shade Tiki. Let me just give you okay, look at that. That's not gonna bronze me. I mean, even me. Yeah, there it is. Like, that's not gonna bronze me. Who's this gonna bronze? This is like a face powder. It is really soft though, and it's, you know, soft. You could probably use this as an eyeshadow, but I mean, what a waste of this big old, I mean, that's not gonna do anything for me. Okay, all right, we're done. Okay, the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Foundation, Sheer Line of Defense Foundation Sunscreen, SPF 30. This was awful. It looked very chalky on my skin. Did not like it at all. It was $16, $15.99, and I couldn't return it. So I'm really mad about that. And that reminds me, I couldn't return these things either because that was right when the coronavirus hit and they weren't accepting returns of anything at the time. Okay, moving on. I have got this Get Big Lashes Volume Curl Mascara. I do not like this. It doesn't do anything for my eyelashes except for try to apply too much product. And when you open it, the brush is curved. So look, like it doesn't even, and it barely scrapes anything off. The brush is huge. Look at all that gunk. Like what? What? I mean, now I have to wipe it off even if I didn't care before. You know what I mean? I don't know. So the brush is too big. It got mascara all over my face. It was just not a good thing at all. So I don't like that at all. Okay, this one makes me a little bit angry, so I'll try to control myself. But this is the Bare Minerals Lashtopia Mega Volume Mineral-Based Mascara in the shade Ultimate Black. $20. Can you hear me? $20 for this thing. If you love this, I'm so happy for you. For me, this was a waste of my hard-earned 20 bucks. 20 bucks for, I'm sorry, I just can't. When I can find mascaras for $8 or less, 20 bucks, I was really mad about that, as you can tell. Oh, this one's gonna make people mad. This one's gonna make people so mad. I'm sorry, we're already up to 10 minutes. I'm gonna try and, all right. The Fora, however you say it, Soft Matte Longwear Liquid Foundation. I hated this. I hated this. Not only did it oxidize like 2 to 3 to 4 shades, it got so dark, and then I had to try and mix it with something else, and it still looked crusty on my skin. Like someone commented on the video that it looked nice, and I appreciate that, but ladies, like on camera sometimes things look better than they do in real life. And also like it just was, I was like expecting the most revolutionary amazing foundation I've ever seen in my entire life, and this fell like so short. No, 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 no. Okay, next thing. This is not a complete total regret. This is this AOA Studio Perfect or Perfect BB Cream from the Shop Miss A site. This is not terrible. There's the shade. Good shade. Shade's not bad. I have to mix this though because it doesn't provide any coverage or anything for me. And I just don't think about it because I'm always looking for something that has a little bit more coverage. Like I do like the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer for a little bit more coverage. So I have to mix this, and I usually do just mix it with the AOA Studio Buildable Satin Foundation, the drop one. These two mix well together, but it just was like, I mean, for $1, I can't really cry too much about it, but I was just like, now I have it sitting here and I probably won't use it. So I just have to make a point, like, and really focus on trying to use this because I don't like to waste stuff. But anyway, so that was kind of a disappointment. If you have perfect skin and don't really need coverage, you might like this because it feels nice. It's okay. Like it's not ridiculously glowy or anything, but I don't know, like, I just feel like this is almost like a worthless product. So, but if you, I mean, it's only $1, so if you need something to like sheer down foundations, thin them down, that kind of stuff, you might be interested. I don't know. Okay. And this also the AOA Studio Wonder Cover Concealer. This looked crusty on me, you guys. I'm sorry. It just did. Yeah, it's almost like a moussey type of texture. This is the shade yellow, I think. Yeah, this is yellow, so it's like the color correcting, so it should have been amazing, right? No, it just looked crusty on my under eyes, and I'm sorry if you love this one, but it was only $1 though, so I won't cry too much about it, but it is kind of a waste. I just don't like to have products that will be wasted. Another AOA product, the Go Brow. It's crusty, it's gross, it's just like you can't, it's just crumbly. I don't know, it just waste. The shade is nice though. Okay, this, oh, did not like it. Hard Candy Stroke of Gorgeous Little Black Dress Felt Tip Eyeliner. Oh, you're like, oh, that's gonna be great, that's gonna be amazing. Look at that. It looks like a watery brown black. Okay, it's not opaque, it's not black. Now I can forgive it for that, but it also bleeds into all my little fine lines. And then when you're doing your eyeliner, it's like, oh, I can almost get one eye done, but then there's no more ink or there's no more pigment. Like, where are you at? Where did you go? Why did you leave me? You know? So I don't know. I didn't like this. I obviously still have it. I might give it one more shot, but I've already given it 2 shots, and I don't know. I'm not a fan. So, okay, that's all I got for this horribly negative. But sometimes products are just bad, you guys. Like, not everything is positive in this world. Okay, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, subscribe, put in the comments any products that you were disappointed with, that just you had just high hopes for them, and you just were like, wah, 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 you know. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, take care.